History of numbers. Roman numbers. The Roman numerals consist of various symbols or letters like I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. These first symbols began to be used around 900 BC and 800 BC. These letters or counting system were created due to the need of a common method of counting for communication and trading. Counting on someone's finger got out of hand when someone reached number 10. Therefore, a counting system was created off someone's hand. Roman numerals are made up of various letters. If the letter of lesser value is placed behind a letter of greater value, then you subtract. But if a letter of lesser value is placed in front of a letter of greater value, then you add. Meaning of Roman numerals. So there are various letters, and we know how to count them, but how are we gonna be able to identify what letter represents what number? For example, a single line or an I is referred as one unit. The V is represented as 5 fingers, specifically the V shape made by the thumb and the forefinger. X is equal to 10 due to 2 V's being put together. C is equal to 100, and it is only a coincidence that it also stands for centum, a Latin word for 100. D is equal to 500. The symbol for this was originally a I and a C. M is 1,000, also represented by a C and a backwards C. It is only another coincidence that milli is a Latin word for 1,000. And lastly, L is equal to 50. This value was originally represented by a V and a I. Thank you.
Hindu Arabic numerals are a set of 10 symbols like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 that represent numbers in the decimal number system. Modern numbers originated in India around the 6th or 7th century. Modern numbers were introduced to Europe through the writings of Middle Eastern mathematicians, especially the one of Al-Khwarizmi and Al-Kindi around the 12th century. 2 Indian mathematicians are credited with creating it. Aryabhata of Kusmapura developed the place value notation in the 5th century, and a century later Brahmagupta introduced the symbol for 0. They represented a profound break with previous methods of counting, such as the abacus, and that's how they paved the way for the development of algebra.
My name is Sarah Zapata, and my group topic is about the history of numbers. My part in particular is about the Greeks. The Greeks used their numerical system based off their alphabets. The alphabets the Greeks utilized came from the Phoenicians about 900 BC. The Greeks created a system. The system was called the Attic system. The Attic system was based off 6 symbols, which they used to represent their numbers. Although the only number represented by a vertical line was the number 1. The Greeks, the other 5 symbols were Greek letters. The Greeks used 27 symbols to represent their numbers. They do not have a symbol for the number 0. The Greeks also can make numbers with the 27 symbols to go up to 1,000. In other cases, if they want to make larger numbers, the Greeks would put a comma in front of a symbol in the first row, which could make numbers up to 10,000s.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm doing the project about the history of numbers. The system used 6 symbols that represented their numbers. My project was the 100 BC.